Alright, test, test, test. Make sure the mic works, unlike the problems that I had with my laptop. And I'm all alone so I can be as loud as I want. Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Hello again, YouTube. Dang it, I still haven't come up with a consistent intro. Cut! What's up, pony people? It is I, your good pal Colorado Contraptions. Da. I don't know what I'm doing. It's late at night, and I need to react to ponies, because the new MLP CCG Friends Forever set has dropped. Literally, like a bomb of spoilers. In the sense that I bought a whole bunch of cards, and there's a few minor episode spoilers. Namely, I got spoiled on a few things from the washouts and On the Road to Friendship. I don't know a lot, and I don't know what the episodes are about necessarily, or rather story-wise or conflict-wise anyway, so I should be fine. But yeah, I'm mostly caught up with the set, I guess. Speaking of, I have loads of new deck ideas, can't wait to upload those videos for you guys. Oh, but that'll be after I edit and upload all my reactions. That's a lot. Thankfully, I'm on school break, or Christmas break, so it really doesn't look that festive in here, does it? It's the 15th of December. It needs to be Christmassy. Sure, I got my Christmas lights in the back over there, but you can't see those. Editing me, do some magic. Meantime, we're here to watch more ponies. Namely, I left off on Season 8, Episode 18, Yakity-Sax. Yeah, this is one of the few episodes I haven't been spoiled on. I'm guessing it has something to do with the yaks, because Yakity and sax as in saxophone? Is it a yak saxophone? What does an episode that has to do with yaks have to do with saxophone? Are we going to see Blue Note again? Is it Blue Note that we see? Because he showed up earlier, and I really liked the smooth jazz he was playing. I don't know. I'm confused. The computer thumbnail doesn't really tell me anything either. All I see is the Apple family, which it's probably not about, considering Pinkie Pie is the main relation with the yaks, so it's probably going to be Pinkie. It's probably a Pinkie Pie episode. Anyway, let's dive right into this, because I want to record a lot, and I want to upload a lot, and I don't have a lot of time, so I need to just do this as fast as I possibly can for you guys. That doesn't mean I'm going to sacrifice any quality, though, okay? If you guys can tell that I'm tired or pooped or something, tell me, please, because I don't want to record videos without that stuff. Also, Discord messages are spamming me. I should probably close that before recording reactions. Let's do this! Yakity-Sax in Ultra Rare, Royal Rare, Super Rare. Go! Birdies, Fluttershy, Angel. In the swamp, or is this the Everthree Forest? Picking flowers, okay. Wait, the last time Fluttershy picked flowers, something terrible happened. It was the Paraspray infestation. We should be careful. This is already a recipe for disaster. Or for Angel being unable to pick flowers. Oh, okay, he got it.
Huh?
What was that? What kind of sound was that?
In trouble. We have to help it.
Are you sure that's a creature, Fluttershy? It's probably an instrument.
Listen to that suffering. It must be horrible agony.
Sounds like a cross between a tuba, a theremin, and a...
Oh,
what?
It sounds like a herd of injured chimerae.
Chimerae? As in chimera? As in... Oh, chimera.
Cerberus with sniffleitis in two of its heads and kennel cough in his throat.
Cerberus. Wow, Fluttershy. Whoa.
That's me. And a 1, and a 2.
What are you...
I know what to do. At least no animal is suffering.
Yeah.
Angel?
Well, I mean, except himself, yes. And every pony listening to poor Pinkie try and play that.
Until now.
Yeah, until now. Also, pause at the intro because someone decided to message me on Hangouts too. Like, seriously? Okay. Let me just close all my messaging apps. I should just do that beforehand. Alright. Carrying on. Intro. For syncing purposes, I might actually sing it this time. Ah, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Pony. Until you will share its magic with me. Oh, wait, I was really getting into it. Should I continue with the falsetto voice? Let me know in the comments. I've been practicing. Not that I'm really a singer, but I am a musician, so I should know how. Ah, the beautiful new intro. Alright, what have we got here? Aside from Pinkie making a bunch of noise on an instrument that she's barely learned how to play. Hi, Lyra, Carrot Top. She is terrifying everyone in Ponyville. So it's like a cross between a bagpipe and a tuba. Interesting. Wow.
It's called a Yovidaphone.
A Yovidaphone?
Yakyakistan, where it's actually quite popular. Is it supposed to sound like that?
Probably not, because Pinkie probably has no idea how to actually play it.
It's known to produce a fairly complicated, melodically rich and harmonious tone.
Really, Twy? That sounds pretty epic. I want to learn. Oh, you stripped the poor bird of its feathers. Jeez, Pinkie.
I'm sure we're talking about the same thing. Phew!
Sounds like it takes a lot of effort.
A few days of practice. Can you believe it?
That sounded like someone pounded on an
Yes,
organ.
I can honestly say I've never heard anything like it in my life.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
if
a
you
pretty
enjoyed
accurate
listening
description,
to my
Applejack.
stuff as much as I enjoyed playing my plane, then I should totally play more. That way we'll be even. Oh, I don't think that's necessary, Pinkie. Yeah. Please, don't.
Yeah.
There's a chance I may
Be honest,
have
Rainbow.
to here or there, but I just love playing so much. You complete me. Well, I
Maybe you
wanna
should
go
go to the
have
Yaks
so
and
much fun
get
with
some
your
actual
new
lessons. Huh.
hobby.
Yes.
Sure. And it's great that you're learning
Okay,
a new skill,
Pinkie.
and you're just waiting for me to finish talking so you can start playing again, aren't you?
Pretty much.
No, but if you're done, and a 1, and a 2, and I know what to do.
I wonder if Daniel Ingram actually got inspired by serialism and 12-tone compositional technique from this.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So maybe
Absolutely rarity.
and we should be supportive.
She just
Yes. You should also get her lessons.
right?
Yeah, we just
The only way to learn how to get better is by finding someone better than you.
Getting better part happens as fast as possible.
Yeah, no kidding. You're making Rarity's stitch work look like chaos. Wow. Oh dear. Wow, just make all the animals cry. Oh no, you're gonna mess up the Wonderbolt show too? Jeez. Oh, hey Octavia. Oh, and there's Amethyst, and... Yeah! Oh no. Yeah, that's about right. I should actually try and find out what notes these are to see if Daniel Ingram got any inspiration for this. They're just squishing me. Wow. Sweet applesauce. That's a mess. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna use that word now. That's a great one, Rarity. Oh no.
You're absolutely right, Spike. Sometimes it is nice to get out of the library and be in the sun.
And
Especially when you take the library with you.
whoa, try.
We need to do something about Pinkie Pie's playing.
Yes.
Like now.
Oh dear, poor
Is it really
Fluttershy.
that bad?
Does this answer your question?
A trophy?
For second place.
Second place?
Second place!
Oh!
Because of Pinkie's playing. And I wanted to turn heads with my new fall line, but not like this.
Thanks to
Dang.
her fruit blasting melodies, I
Fruit
got an order
blasting.
full of nothing but applesauce. And it ain't even saucing season.
Sausage
Just
season.
look what her playing did to poor Fluttershy.
Oh, so very tired. It practically took me all night to get the nursery back to sleep.
Oh.
I mean, I know we said
Well-
we'd be supportive, but Pinkie's been playing for moons now, and she's not getting any better.
It's true.
If anything,
Get her lessons.
worse.
Yeah, get her lessons.
Maybe
ASAP.
we can just pretend she's really good, and then I'll find a spell that will.
Oh, no. We're not going through that again. Remember how well it worked out when you weren't honest with Celestia about her acting ability?
Yeah,
you're
come
right.
on, Twang.
We'll just have to tell Pinkie Pie she's not very good at the Yovidaphone.
Yovidaphone. It sounds like a cross between jazz and 12-tone serialism. Seriously, look up Arnold Schoenberg's music. You'll understand what I mean.
Phew!
Huh. That's weird. I could have sworn this place was packed a second ago. Hey, guys! Can I favor you all with a tune? I take requests!
Actually, we do have a request, and yeah, it involves your Yovidaphone.
You mean the thing I love more than anything else in Westria? My sun,
Really?
my moon, my stars, my everything.
So you're becoming obsessed with it, Pinkie. Goodness.
All right. In all honesty, Rarity has something to say.
Wow, Applejack. So much for blunt honesty.
Rainbow Dash. Fine. So,
Yeah.
Pinkie, remember when we all were shocked to discover Princess Celestia wasn't so good at acting?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was awful. But that's kind of a random thing to bring up.
No,
I thought you
it's
wanted
not.
to talk about my Yovidaphone playing. Well, it's
Equate two and two, Pinkie.
You need to know the Twilight.
Pinkie, we all support you, but we're afraid you're just not good at the Yovidaphone. And none of us want you to waste your time on something you can't do well.
Dun dun dun.
Why didn't you just say so? We were all really nervous to tell you. Why? It's just a silly instrument. Well, lunch break's over. Gotta get back to the bakery. Those apple turnovers aren't gonna apple themselves.
Well, she seems to have taken it well. Or is she just buying
She did
time?
So much better than I thought.
I'm suspicious now, Pinkie. Oh, hello, Janitor Pony. Uh-oh. Well, throwing out the instrument's probably not good either.
Mario Yovidaphone playing for me. And a 1 and a 2, and I don't know what to do.
Aw, poor Pinkie. Well, like I suggested before, get her lessons from actual yaks who know what they're doing with the instrument.
Another beautiful day in Ponyville.
I'm still not getting why no one's thinking
When
of
was
this
the last
solution.
time you saw Pinkie Pie?
Oh, that's a
Not
good
since
question.
You told her to stop playing the Yovidaphone.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised at how well she took it.
I don't think she took it as well as you think she took it.
Yeah.
Top of the morning.
Oh, she went all
Is
Pinkamena.
it morning? I hadn't noticed.
That's not good.
There you are. We've been looking
Well,
all
she went all
over.
Pinkamena.
It turns
This is
out
gonna get
Pinkie
interesting.
may not have taken our critique of her Yovidaphone playing in the spirit with which it was intended.
I saw.
She's just making everything die.
There's
Wow.
gotta be something you can do.
I'm sure there is, Spike. We just have to figure
Get
out
her
what.
lessons?
I don't get it. So she's no good at playing the Yovidaphone. What's the big deal? There's so many other things she's really good at doing.
That's
Yeah,
true.
not
You
being
could
able to
encourage
play
her
the
by
Yovidaphone
reminding her of
is
that.
nothing compared to all the things she can do well.
And that's exactly what we'll show her.
Yes.
I bet if we get her to do the stuff she likes and is good at doing, she'll cheer right back up and forget all about the Yovidaphone.
Wait, that's a great
Maybe. Oh, poor Twisty Pop.
Let's get started. Apparently, nothing to lose.
Yeah. Dang, so Pinkie is just totally downright depressed. Is that really how Gummy drinks tea? I mean, that is the way he drank the punch, so I guess so. That? Wow. So Pinkie doesn't even want to do what she's usually good at. So this is literally helping a friend with depression. Interesting. Really, Dash? Yeah. I would think you wouldn't want her to look like that after your first seeing her like that. Wow. Element of laughter has turned into element of sadness.
So, I'm guessing no pony had any success?
My party cannon idea was a real dud.
Don't blame yourself. None of us did any better.
Well, not to worry. I came up with the perfect solution. Instead of trying to remind her what she's good at, we'll remind her what she's best at. And that's being our friend. We're gonna throw her a Pinkie Pie appreciation party. That's a wonderful
That's not a bad idea,
Every
Try.
pony needs to know how
But
much
still,
she's
get her
appreciated.
lessons.
It's Pinkie Pie.
If the instrument meant so
Town involved.
much to her, just...
See what a good friend she
Yes.
is to every pony.
But if the instrument means so much to her and she wants to learn so well...
Pinkie Pie appreciation day.
Pinkie Pie Appreciation Day, okay. Aww. Nice. Oh, wow! That's a flower arrangement. Impressive. Impressive Rose and Daisy and the other flower
Forget about
ponies.
her Yovidaphone. This is definitely it.
Sure is.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
Who's gonna get her?
No need. Gummy's on it. In fact, there he is now.
Gummy? You were supposed to bring Pinkie Pie. What happened?
Is she still coming?
It's really hard to understand Gummy. If
understand
only
what
they
he's
could hear what
saying.
his thoughts.
Good, if he was talking.
Let me try something. Gummy, where is Pinkie Pie?
Maybe we should just go and get her.
Yeah.
What in tarnation is going on here?
Did she pack up everything and move?
And all of Pinkie's stuff is gone?
It is a puzzle.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey, Maud. Wait, Maud, what are you doing?
Maud, can I ask you a question?
You just did.
I mean,
Can I
technically,
ask you a
yes.
question?
You just did.
Yeah.
Ugh, fine. How about if I ask you a... Wait.
Yeah, seriously.
All of your sister's things are gone. Explain.
No, they're not. They're right here.
Why?
Pie?
Lots of times. I grew up with her.
Wow. Poor Maud is not getting a hint.
Let's try this a different way. Why did you pack up all of Pinkie's things?
She asked me to.
What?
Pinkie told me to pack up her room and take everything to the rock farm. She
Why?
said she wouldn't need them since she's moving to Yakyakistan.
What?
Okay, so maybe Pinkie took it upon herself to take lessons.
Must have
Now her friends are probably going to take it the wrong way, but that's fine.
You said Pinkie's moved to Yakyakistan.
Rarity? She did say that.
Terribly sorry, Applejack. Must have misheard you. It almost sounded like you said she...
Wow, Rarity. Just
Maud,
accept
don't
it,
understand.
but ask
Why
why.
would Pinkie leave Ponyville?
Yeah. Why would she want to go live with the yaks?
I
She
mean,
said without the Yovidaphone, her life had no meaning, and at least in Yakyakistan, she could listen to the masters play. She hoped that would give her some semblance of happiness.
Well, no.
well,
No.
Yes, it could.
I say we
If
go
she
to
listens to the
Yakyakistan right
master's
now and
play,
make her come back
she'll
home.
get better at
You
it.
can't just march up there and
Therefore,
tell Pinkie what to do.
it'll
But
cheer her
I
up
didn't
and
even get a chance to
get this
say
all
goodbye.
back. Aww,
Well,
better
we may
say.
not be able to go to Yakyakistan and force her to come home, but we could go say goodbye. And if we happen to mention how much her friendship means to us, and how much we'd miss her if she were gone forever, and then she decided to come back home on her own.
That sounds very passive-aggressive, Twilight, but sure.
Let's get going to Yakyakistan!
This is... Huh. Oh, dang. Caught in some crosswinds?
We're almost there.
I don't remember the ride being that wacky last time. Oh, they landed in the middle of it this time.
Pinkie's gotta be around here somewhere.
But where? Is that the music of the Yovidaphone?
How it's supposed to be played.
Are you sure? Because that actually sounds kinda good.
Oh, I'm sure. Come on.
Yeah, Twi would know. She's done research. Ooh, yeah. So it is basically bagpipes. A cross between bagpipes and tuba. Interesting. That's cool.
Not what I expected.
Yeah.
Sorry. I said I was sorry.
There she is. Give me another.
My pony already had 25 ice cream.
25! Dang!
Pardon me.
Excuse us.
I'm sorry. I feel nothing.
Maybe we can help with that.
Oh, hey. What are you guys doing here?
Just hear us out.
We respect your decision to move to Yakyakistan.
But we just wanted to remind you how much you mean to us, and how much we'd miss you if you decided to move here for—
Fine. I'll move back to Ponyville.
Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. We're awesome!
No, Dash.
Pinkie, what's wrong?
That's what's wrong. I thought coming here and listening to real Yovidaphone playing would make me happy. It makes me feel worse. I'm never gonna sound like them.
Yovidaphone fan pony watch instrument while Yigrid visit little Yak's room.
Yigrid?
If I can't play it, I might as well do menial chores for those who can.
Okay, so
Cleaning
Pinkie
the
Pie
chores
is
for-
obviously still miserable.
I can't bear to see her like this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Indeed. But what else can we do? Yeah, we've tried everything.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Look. Oops, sorry. I forgot what an awful Yovidaphoner I am.
Playing it makes you so happy.
Yeah.
It sure does. I mean, it did.
Then you should never stop.
So say we all.
Absolutely.
But you were the ones who told me to stop because I wasn't good.
And we were wrong.
Playing makes you happy.
And as long as it makes you happy,
Yes.
doesn't matter how good you are.
So get up there and show these yaks how it's done.
I don't know if you've noticed, but the audience are all yaks, and they kind of have issues with things that aren't perfect. My playing.
Yeah, that is a
Pinkie Pie,
good point.
You get up on that stage and play. If these yaks don't like it, they'll have to answer to us.
Ooh,
Well,
that's an
okay,
interesting
if you all say
conflict.
so.
But why not just take lessons?
Ladies and gentle yaks, performing for her very first time here, let's give a big round of stomps for Pinkie Pie.
Hi. So, any yaks here from out of town?
I mean, no.
Okay.
Obviously not.
And a 1, and a 2, and I kind of remember what to do.
Well, at least she's having fun now and back to happy. Well, at least I liked it.
I kind of wasn't expecting this.
Me neither.
Oh, pony play good set.
You think so? Even though it wasn't perfect?
Yovidaphone is instrument of happiness. playing Yovidaphone made Pony happy.
Okay.
Playing is perfect.
Well, if that's the case, let me play you the song I just wrote 2 seconds ago. It's called I've Got the Best, Most Supportive Friends a Pony Could Ever Ask For. It's a working title. And a 1.
And a 2.
And a you know what to do.
Okay then. That was an interesting episode. However, the musician within me is a little cringed on the lesson. I mean, okay, sure. Playing the instrument made her happy, and that was the whole point of the instrument. And even if she wasn't good to anyone else, getting used to it helped her be happy again. So, by extension, you kind of have to do that, but it's almost like she was becoming codependent on the instrument. That's not good. But at the same time, why didn't they just have the master yak teach her? Like, seriously, he was right there at the end of the episode. Whatever his name was. What was his name? Let me scroll back and see if I can see what that is. What is it? Hold that thought. Music by William Anderson? Daniel didn't write this music. My world has just been shattered. But you know what? Considering the majority of the music was just Pinkie going blam, 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 essentially, I guess I could see that. Alright, seriously though, where is the Yigrid? Okay, Yigrid. So why didn't they think of the idea of maybe just having Yigrid teach Pinkie? Or do yaks not teach? Is that not something they do? I don't know how I feel about that episode. On one hand, it was definitely interesting seeing Pinkie go back to that depressed. On the other hand, it's relatable just on the opposite end of the spectrum for me. In the sense that sometimes you get playing your instrument and you get so frustrated doing the same little routine or exercise or whatever it is you're playing over and over and over and unable to get any better. And you're not sure why. Sometimes you just hit that block and then you just have to keep banging at it no matter how long it takes to get through. Sometimes a teacher can help you by teaching you some technique things, but sometimes it literally is just a matter of programming your muscles to do it the right way. And that takes a lot of effort. So I can understand getting depressed from playing too much, but not from not playing. Although I guess if you're good enough, then that can happen too. I guess maybe I've felt that a few times, but it's just... This is just an interesting way to present this episode. I don't know what to think, honestly. It's a good episode. It's better than some of the other episodes. Well, not specifically this season, but just in the show in general. But at the same time, did no pony think of the logical conclusion of just getting Pinkie Pie lessons with Yigrid? Like, what? Maybe the writer of this episode had been listening to 12-tone serialistic music, and they were just sort of like, I really like this music. And then they were playing it for, like, the rest of the staff, and the rest of the staff was just inwardly cringing. And then they realized, that would make a good topic for an episode. And so they just sort of based the episode off that. I don't even know at this point. It's completely possible. For those of you who don't know what 12-tone or serialistic music is, or just any sort of that music, basically by Arnold Schoenberg, Anton Webern. Look at these famous names. I'll put how they're spelled in there because they're a little weird because, foreign names. But basically, they were trying to come up with their own system of theory as to what sounded good or what worked for what made music sound the way they wanted. And sometimes not even the way they wanted, just the way it worked out. In the sense that they would apply mathematical matrices. They'd take each... Okay. I'm trying to think of how best to explain this without going too far in depth and confusing everybody. So, you know what an octave is, right? It's from the same note to the same note on the piano, right? So, like, A to A. What these composers would do is they would go and up by a half step, or chromatically, which would sound like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Since my piano isn't actually on and it has no built-in speakers, you can't really hear that. And what they would do is they would treat each individual note equally. So they would have this chromatic sort of theme that never repeated a note and didn't leave any indications of what made music harmonious previously. Like, previously music was built on chords. Just nice, beautiful sounding chords, right? They completely scratched that. They started with math instead, or a system. And what it resulted in was frequently very dissonant and jagged and disjunct and difficult to play music that sounded random and pretty bad to the average listener. But what I like about it is it's sort of a mental workout. You have no idea where the music's going, and so it's constantly making your brain think and try and process what it is you're hearing. So it's a good cognitive exercise. But at the same time, it's kind of cool that way, because there's some pieces that, despite using that method, they actually do sound somewhat tonal. It's really fascinating stuff. I don't want to get too in-depth, because I could spend another 4 videos explaining it, and you guys would all fall asleep by then. But I don't know. I'm just wondering if that was the inspiration for what he wrote musically in this episode, or if it was just literally randomness. Because then you've got the other opposite end of the spectrum of 12-tone serialism and all that sort of music, with like John Cage, who would frequently write music, or chants music. And by that he means he left some parts of the interpretation of the music up to the discretion of the performers and the interpretation of the audience. Like his piece, 4 minutes 33 seconds. It's literally a 3-movement suite where the instrumentalist just gets ready to play and does nothing. And then when the movement's done, they stop getting ready to play and they just set it all down. And then they start again. What that makes the actual music is all the background noise. It's a pretty interesting idea. And since the background noise of where you perform it will be different every single time, it's sort of chance music. But at the same time, one could argue that because the composer is intending it to be random, it's therefore no longer random. So, yeah. But there's some neat... I'm pulling all of this from 20th century music theory, by the way. So, study 20th century composers. Classical composers. You'll see what I'm getting at. Regardless, I don't know what his compositional process was for writing the music to this episode, but it was interesting. And then the conflict was really interesting, too. Like I said, I'm not sure they arrived at the most logical of conclusions, but dang, we got to see Pinkie Pie in a serious funk. She felt nothing. I don't know about you, but there's been some times where I've felt that. Felt nothing. Like, you know you want to do something because it's something that interests you, but at the same time you don't feel anything doing it because you're just so tired and so depressed from doing it. It's a difficult struggle. So, relatable episode on that part. Also relatable is people trying to cheer you up, because it's very difficult to do that when you're in that sort of a mood or emotion swing, because it's like all the things that they say or try to do could still very well not be enough. It can help, but it's not a guarantee. It's an interesting episode. Anyway, I've been rambling on for 34 minutes. Or more specifically, 20-something. I can't do math right now. Whatever 34 minus 22 is, because that's how long the episode was, so then that's how long I've been talking. Also, I realized I was gesturing to the piano down here, and you couldn't see what I was gesturing to. I'll try to put some illustrations up in the editing here, because that... For those of you who know nothing about music, that probably just overwhelmed your mind. Anyway. That was sort of a depressing episode. But it ended well, but at the same time it still left that sort of depressing feel, because it didn't quite resolve the way I wanted. I don't know. I'm confused. Pinkie Pie, why you do this to me? Why you make me question your episodes? Alright, I'm done. Leave a like, comment, rate, subscribe. Your thoughts on the episode. All that cool stuff. Anything to help me improve my videos. And I'll see you in the next episode. Toodles.